Hey guys, I am really late to the game doing my Christmas living area reveal, but as usual, time got away from me. I've been super busy, so I'm just now getting around to it. So I hope everybody had a great Christmas. By the time this posts, it will be the day after, so everybody's probably doing a lot of a crafty Christmas shopping today and with all the sales and everything, but I am avoiding that because this is going to be a thrifty spending year. I say that every year, but I'm kind of like definitely committed this year. So let's just get into it. So I wanted to show you, first of all, my adorable little Big Lots mannequin Christmas tree. I love the way this turned out. So what I wound up doing, this is actually the torso part was a glitter red, and what I decided to do was to spray paint it with gold glitter paint, and I believe that was from Rust-Oleum. And it took an entire can to do it because that fabric really soaked it up, and I really wanted some good coverage on it, but oh, I thought maybe you could see some of the red on the inside, but I don't think you can. Maybe just a little bit. So anyway, I did it all the way around. I spray painted it with that paint. And then I just put a wet necklace that I actually wore to my wedding years ago. I'm now divorced. So this necklace has just been tucked in a jewelry box. And I decided to just throw that on here. I thought it looked really cute. And I altered a no, I don't think it was a Dollar Tree. This little metal crown right here, I think that might have been from Walmart. So I just altered it by putting those little heart beads at the top of each of the points. That's going to be on every point. And some of that ruffle trim that I got from AliExpress there at the bottom. And then I just kind of went to town with tulle sprays and picks from Michael's just to finish that off. And I absolutely love the way that that turned out because it really zhushed this tree up. Sorry, the lighting kind of sucks. The sun's going down here in Florida, so anyway, so I topped the mannequin with that little crown that I altered, and then I made this really pretty bow with that pink trim from Hobby Lobby. So this is from Hobby Lobby, and I used one of those little curved bead pieces that I got. I've had in my hoard for a really long time. Super glad I was able to use it on this ribbon sash that I made for her. So basically I took the Big Lots mannequin and totally stripped it down and redid it to suit the colors in my house. So, and then I just kind of decorated it right here with little different, you know, stuck a bunch of feathers, pink feathers in there. There's the cute little, go the right way, there's that cute little deer from Target. I knew I'd think of it in a minute. And I got the little bird on the other side too, so that's somewhere over here. Right there, there's a little birdie. I just fell in love with those when I saw those at Target. So, and the other little deer that's posed a different way is in another section of my house. In the room here, I mean. But yeah, I just love the way that turned out. That's like my favorite piece out of everything, I think. Please don't look at my mess over here. This is my kitchen. I don't do any decorating here in my kitchen. Now you can see my Negan doll in the back. My boyfriend got that for me because I love The Walking Dead. But anyway, this is the only decorating that I did in my kitchen. And that centerpiece there is just a Big Lots piece I picked up from Big Lots this year. And then the hurricane looking glass or whatever that is on each side came from, I think, Michael's last year. I think. I don't remember where I got half this stuff. I've had it for such a long time. And then up here, I don't know how close I can get on that. That is a Bargain Bethany Dollar Tree makeover that I did. I made that window and the top piece out of things I got from the Dollar Tree. So there are 6 frames. I backed it with that wood looking poster board from Hobby Lobby. And then, I don't know if you can see that, I altered one of the Dollar Tree snowflake ornaments. And that's what I came up with that. There's a whole bunch of like glitter and stuff on it and fun fur. I didn't decorate that cheesy wreath. Next year I'm going to do that, but once I had it up, that was kind of it. I decided to just keep it as is. The deer, I believe, came from Big Lots. Those pink glittery Christmas pine cone or trees, I mean, or from Michael's. I believe that nutcracker is from Big Lots too. Sorry, I'm trying to think about where I got all this from Big Lots. But anyway, this tree back to this window pane makeover, I mean. This is just 6 frames glued together, and then I have like a lumber piece behind it that's supporting it. Bargain Bethany uses, what's that stuff called? Like not poster board, but anyway, whatever that stuff is called. That you get from Dollar Tree that's thicker. I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, it's not very stable. It wasn't very stable for me, and I wanted this to be stable, so I backed it with like a little sheet of plywood. And then that top piece came from spring last year at Dollar Tree, and everything was just spray painted with the white primer spray, the 2x primer spray. So I love the way that turned out too. That's just a little bow. And let me come back out. Then I just put some feather boa back behind there and then stuck some more pieces. This nutcracker came from Michael's last year. The candle holder to the right sits on top of one of those Target dollar spot pedestals, and the candle holder itself came from Big Lots. And there's a couple other pieces to the left that came from Michael's as well, the Christmas tree and the urn. And then I just took some flowers and all kinds of stuff and just stuck it in this little tin here. It's a spring tin, but I used it for this Christmas jumble here. And this little deer right here is a, I think that's from Dollar Tree or Michael's, not Michael's, I'm sorry, Walmart. It's either Walmart or Big Lot. I keep getting my stores confused. Let's just say everything in here came from Big Lots, Michael's, Joann's, all the basic big box stores. So, and I just pretty much altered a lot of stuff. So I altered this deer. It was an ornament that came with some other stuff on it, and I stripped it down, and I just did a little flower collage in the center, and I wanted to have a pink-nosed reindeer, so there is a little flat back pearl on the nose. So, whoops, wrong way. So that is the way this turned out. And then over here on my baker's rack, this is where I usually keep like regular art that I make, or handmade art, I mean. That Christmas sign came from Michael's last year. I made this crown out of the Spellbinder's crown die. And I absolutely love that. I love the way that turned out too. It really matches the decor color. So I made that out of fun foam at the back just to make it real sturdy. And then at the front is glitter paper. Whoops, wrong way. And then these are just some more handmade pieces that I made. The ones on the right and left were done a few years back when I was on Trezor's Deluxe Design Team. So I've already showed how I made those. And the centerpiece is just some empty star that I just threw some stuff in just to, again, Christmas it up. There's the altered sleigh that I did, that Target blank sleigh that I have a video on as well. The little Christmas Santa Claus came from, yeah, somewhere last year. This is a bow that I made, and down here at the bottom are some little deer that I completely redid too, because they were all gold, and I wound up using chalk paint and just covering the whole thing, and then doing a little flower collage. There's another little sign that came from Michael's this year. So I've got two little deer right there. And that's how that looks. Let me see if I can get back. I probably can't get back far enough. Now I'm hitting my table, so. But again, just another little section that I really like. I'm probably going too fast. And then over here in my dining area, sorry, I didn't mean to whip around that quickly. This is, sorry about the light back there. It's really shooting in from my lanai doors there, patio doors. But on this one, these flowers all came from Michael's last year. Gosh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the lighting where it's, there you go. I love those pink flowers that I got from Michael's last year. So I threw those in this vase. And then again, I have a bunch of feather boa just all wrapped around. That's on top of a wreath, and then I have some Dollar Tree birds thrown in there. And then these candle holders came from Big Lots this year. I went nuts with the, I don't remember the name of the collection from Big Lots, but I pretty much bought like just about everything because I love the colors so much. And then these are those, let's see if I can come out. Nope. These are all those Target bullseye spot houses, and this is just how I wound up altering them. This truck, little pink truck, was the Thanksgiving truck that was green from the Target bullseye spot, and I wound up just completely altering that. I spray painted it with the pink spray paint, and then I went over it with white stickles where the headlights and the tire hubs are. And then I stuck a tree back there and a little wreath up front. And then I took little candy canes and framed out the windows on this house. I went nuts with the Snow Tex and then putting glitter on top of the Snow Tex. There's that. I'm like backed up against my table, so I'm having a hard time showing this. And then there's that little house. And this one I used corrugated cardboard on the top to give it like that little shingle look right there. So there's that. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to show you over here. So this is another little wreath that I got from that collection this year at Big Lots. I fell in love with that wreath when I saw it. And then I just stuck some pink poinsettia stems in that urn on each side. And then over here, this was the coolest thing. I saw, oops, sorry, wrong way. I saw Penny's Vintage Home, I think is the name of the blog. And she had the coolest idea of drilling holes in these boxes that came from Michael's and backing it with the lights. So that's exactly what I did. So I took, so I don't know if you can see it, it's so bright, but I just took the little LED lights and taped them to where the headlight holes are on the inside, and I think that looks so cool. I absolutely love the way that turned out. But I got that from Penny's Vintage Home, or whatever the heck the name of the blog is. I'll try to remember to put a link down below because she does the most beautiful pink Christmas ever. But I just love the way that these turned out. I thought they were so stinking adorable. And then we get over here to, and yeah, you're gonna see my reflection here. But this is my faux fireplace, I should say. I live in Florida. We're not big on fireplaces, built-in fireplaces down here. But I have a couple of the pearl wreaths, garlands, I'm sorry, I keep calling it a wreath. The pearl garlands from Michael's this year. And then there's an inexpensive Dollar Tree garland on top that I just completely wound with pink pearls. And then some pink flowers that have pearls in the center. And then I just have these little clip-ons that are from Walmart. Again, I just thought that was so pretty. And the ice skates are a total ripoff from Tammy, who's SS Crafter 1 here on YouTube. Last year, I bought these skates because I knew she was going to do something fantastic with these skates. And sure enough, she did. And I pretty much copied what she did on these skates when I altered them. But they're they were just plain wood skates from the Target Bullseye Spot last year. So those hung up there last year and again this year. And I'll try to link Tammy's video down below. Try to remember to do that too. And then down there at the bottom is just another little thing. The deer, I think the deer on the left came from, let me look at it. Oh yeah, that came from Big Lots. And then both of these trees that are in those clay pots, that's again another altered project I did a few years back. So I adhered some Prima resin clay to the top and altered those cheap dollar terracotta pots, whoops, to make a little urn for the Christmas trees. And then again, I've used those same inexpensive Dollar Tree birds. There were another one of those pink poinsettias in the middle. And then that cute little reindeer came from Michael's last year. And there's another one of those trees that I made. So, let me see if I can get, nope, wrong way. So, I absolutely loved my fireplace this year. My faux fireplace. I loved that this year. I have the Yule log thing going on. And then over here, I have, this piece came from Big Lots, part of that collection again. And then I topped it with just a bow ornament that I got from somewhere. And then I decorated my little fronds here with just some same color ornaments, these gold ornaments. And then I have that Dollar Tree Santa, and I totally altered his little hat. So I have the faux fur trim on the bottom and some shabby pink fabric, and I stuffed more pillow filling in the center just so it would stand up a little bit higher. The other one from Dollar Tree just drooped a lot more than what I wanted. And then I put a really sparkly pom-pom at the end of it. So oh God, sorry, I keep going the wrong way on this, you guys. So I really like the way that little Santa got altered. Super cute. And then over here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Probably, no, I can already tell you can't. I have some more, gosh, that sucks. Now, you can't see it because the lighting is coming in, but I have some garlands strung across here, and you can see my handmade piece, another Trésors Deluxe piece there in the center of the garlands. And then, what have I got there in the center? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, my cute little bird that I just hung there. And then just another little sign from Michael's. Sorry. There's my view. I have some Edison lights strung out. That's about the only lighting I do outside too. This is the little envelope is one I got from Joanne, and I altered that too. So that has some of the sugar blush paper that I lined inside it, some pom-pom trim that I accented it with, and then the little gingerbread man too, that was from AliExpress. Then I took a white paint marker and went over the Mary because it was in red. So that's how I altered that. So I have a lot of altered projects in here. And this is another like little handmade thing. I made a 3-tiered tray. I had this bottom Lazy Susan. So I stuck, I don't even think you can see it. It's covered up right now. Yeah, there's Dollar Tree candlesticks that are connecting one of their little tin trays in the center and then one of their glass candle holders at the very top. So, so I spray painted the whole thing white, and then I just kind of decked it out in all kinds of greenery, flowers, and here's a little sleigh right here. I don't know if you can see that, and I kind of altered that sleigh ornament. And then I handmade this bow for the center. Put a little flower in the center. And there's some more ornaments that are stuck in here too. And then the big one. So here is my tree. Let me see if I can get back far enough. And I cannot. So here is my tree. It's a flock tree that I got from Michael's this year. And it does do a lot of dropping. I have it placed inside a crate. So I've done that for the last couple of years. I really like that look instead of having a tree skirt. And here is my tree, and here is my crown sitting that I handmade. That was a video or two back. I think it was the last video I posted where I had made this crown. So that's what it looks like. It kind of gets buried in my tree though. Because of the way that it's flocked. And let's see if you can see the side. Get a little bit closer. Sorry, I'm doing a crap job showing this. I don't have a stabilizer for my camcorder, so the video is really jumpy. And then these are just, go the other way. A lot of handmade ornaments on this, or altered ornaments are on here. And I'm trying to find the one I just made right before Christmas. I think it's on the other side though. But I finally made those SS Crafter, Tammy again, made these candy cane ornaments. And that's been on my bucket list forever, and I finally made them. And I'm trying to, oh, there it is right there. Again, it gets buried in the tree. But anyway, Tammy had made these altered candy cane ornaments from the Dollar Tree, and by using just this shabby fabric. And then I finally made one of those. That's been on my bucket list for a year or two now, and I finally made one day before yesterday. And I love the way that that turned out, so I just stuck it on my tree. So there are just a few of the ornaments. Kind of have a little bit of everything on it. A lot of Big Lots ornaments, Michael's, and then my handmade ornaments. So I really wish you could see, you know, more of the tree all to, you know, in one shot, because it really did turn out so pretty, I think. I really did enjoy my tree this year, so. And then I did get some pillows from Bell's Outlet that really went with my decor. Please excuse the center table there. It's got all my junk on it right now. And that is pretty much it, you guys. So that is my Christmas overview. And just let me know if you have any questions about anything that I got. I doubt any of the stuff I got is available anymore, but I will be more than happy to answer any questions or point out any links to anything that I might have missed down below in the See More Info section. All right, I hope everybody has a Happy New Year. Bye.